Hello YouTubers, and welcome to the channel on this beautiful evening. Finally cooled down where I can do a little bit of work on the old Xterra. Not a very exciting video. There's been some videos done on this before of the air conditioning in this Xterra. Works okay. Just sometimes randomly, it'll just go off. Although the AC light will still be on, the compressor outside just kicks off. And it's got plenty of gas. I've charged it up. It's completely full. A lot of mosquitoes flying around. And pretty much have determined that the issue is right here. This little thing. Look what they call it. It's like a thermocoupler that senses temperature on the inside here. It tells the temperature to the computer, what's going on, and it keeps it from freezing up down here. And this isn't one I ordered for $39, basically 40 bucks, free shipping. If you look around, you can get these for probably 25 bucks, but you got to be careful. I ordered one not long ago. It came and it had a shiny probe and just 2 wires. Now just make sure before you order one of these you're having the same issue, and you can see the wires, black, white, and red. Make sure you don't have the 2-wire one, and the way you do that is just get down here. By the way, you just pull this glove box out. There's 4 Phillips screws here, and take it off right there, and there's some of the parts. And this whole glove box comes out, and it gives you access. Now, I've seen a lot of horror stories, people ripping out the center console too, trying to get this piece out. You don't have to do all that. It's a little tight, but here is the old one. It's still in there, and there's some screws you got to take out, and there's a couple of bolts. I think these are 10 millimeter. Yep, 10 millimeter. One on the bottom right there, goes right there. And you got one that goes on the bottom up in there, and you're not going to be able to see it. But anyway, you take that one out, a couple small screws, and then you just kind of push down on the second piece here. Now, if I shine the light, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but you might be almost able to see where the old sensor just kind of rests down in there. If I hold the camera long enough, it might focus. No, unfortunately, it's probably not. But anyway, the old sensor is in there. It's in the condenser. Kind of like this. It just kind of slides in there, and that's all it is. Now, if you can't get this back in the exact same spot, you know, do the best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's all this is. And we're going to take this one out. Now, the way I'm going to take this out is I'm going to have to probably set the camera down. I'm going to take one hand, pull this down like this, and stick my other hand in here and pull this out. You know what? Let me see if I can prop something in here and show you where it's resting before I take this apart. All right, actually, we just got a little block of wood there. Now, it turns out this one, the wire goes up, and the condenser, I'm going to shine this light. Boys, it's a little tricky. I think you can see that little red thing right about there. Hey, check it out. There's the condenser. That's where it is. And you can see how it's just kind of resting in there. So I should be able to get my hand up in there and get that out of there. Pull this out and put the other one back in. And just put a few wires back in there. And we're good. And you can see how it's kind of sitting there. Just like that. Steady hand here, cell phone. So that's what we're going to replace. And also, you got a couple of air cleaners here, filters. You might want to clean those up while you're in there. So let me go ahead and set the camera down, put my hand in there, and pull this out, and put the other one in. Okay, so before I stick my hand in there and start ripping everything apart, I'm going to make myself a note here on camera also. It actually sticks in there just like this. This little part right here, you see those little grooves? That actually goes in there and kind of holds that, and this must be the temperature probe right there. So it goes in there just like that. You push it in, and you're good. All right, let me go ahead and pull this out. All right, guys, so I was able to get my hand in there, and it wasn't pretty. You pull it out. All right, let me get my hand out. This is not going to be pretty. I hope I don't have to call the fire department. Oh my, there it is. I got it out. That's all it is. And now I have to get this wire out of here. It's probably caught on the bottom down here a little bit. There it is. All right. Wow. Some black stuff on my arm, but now I did take a long pair of needle nose pliers. These guys here couldn't quite get in there because these kept hitting right here. The problem is right here is this plastic. Turn this light off. It's probably better without the light. The bottom of this lip on this air conditioning unit hits this trim piece right here. That had this cut out where you can just take this piece off. You could have pulled this right down, but nevertheless we got it. So go ahead and stick our new one in. All right, here's the old one, and you can see how the prongs are kind of set up there. So don't make the mistake. I had to wait another week. That was my fault. I didn't look first. Although they said the one they sent me earlier with the 2 wires fits the Nissan too, but it doesn't make sense. Perhaps they make 2 of these. I don't know. All right, so that one is junk. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll stick my hand in here. And we'll put that one in there the best we can. All right, so I got it pushed in on the condenser. All right, now I gotta get my hand out of here again. Gotta make sure I don't pull that wire and pull it out of there at the same time. Ouch. All right, it's in. Of course, cut my hand there. Hey, if you have small hands, you're going to be a rock star to somebody. Right, let's see if we can see that. Hey, we got it in there. How about that? Pretty much right where it was before. So that's really all you have to do. So, worked out pretty good. So now all I got to do is slide this box back into position. And here is the old wire. And we'll hook everything up and we'll be good to go. So let me do that. Clean up my hand here a little bit. Alright, so we got those air filters in. You know, it would have been too much for them to put a little hole right here where you could have access into this, but no. What do I know, right? So all the bolts are in. One there, screw there, screw there. That screw there is a little tough. You have to get it at an angle, just push this plastic in a little bit and get your screwdriver up in there. And the bolt in the back. I don't know if you'll be able to see this in my camera or not, but there's one right there. Okay, you can. And that one, and that's about it. And we're done here. So let's go ahead and start this up. I think I can probably start this up right here. Find my keys and see if the air conditioner kicks on. All right, so it's running. Hit the AC button and it kicked on. Nice. And I did my best to clean out these. I took a vacuum cleaner and sucked out what I could, but so I think we're going to be good. Let's let it run for a second. All right, so there's our last bolt in that. So in the glove box there, and on the bottom right there and there. And been running for a few minutes and it's still cold. Hasn't kicked off, so that's great. All right, it's been running for a half hour now. Before, also, if it seemed like it was running okay and I was just about home and I would turn the AC button off, if I would turn it back on, it would light up, but the compressor would not kick on. But I heard it kick on, so it works okay now. And the compressor's running. Hello, where'd you come from? Hey, Tinkerbell. Meow. Oh, you got a collar too. You're someone's cat. They just show up here. Oh, anyway, so see, a lot of condensation here, and the compressor's running just like it should. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it out the road, drive it about 30 or 40 miles. I can play with it a little bit. I'll know if it's 100% fixed. So we'll come back here in a few minutes, wrap up the video, and I'll let you know, and I'll give you my final verdict, is what I'm trying to say. We've been driving it for about a half hour, and I can turn the AC off, punch it, I can hear it kick on, and it's working great now. So that did take care of the problem. Apparently that sensor was bad. You can see it's still running. Compressor's kicking and staying on. And we got lots of water. Actually, it's even colder than it was before, which is nice. So it worked out pretty good. So there you go, guys. So if this helped you out and you like this video, hey, give me a thumbs up and let me know where you're watching from. So until my next video, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you later.